You're a really positive guy. And I admire you, and that's really one of the reasons that I wanted to work closely with you. But how do you handle it in negative situations? How do you stay positive? What is it? What's your secret?
Well, Ralph, there's a couple things. I really, first of all and foremost, I really believe you need to practice gratitude. I'm so grateful for all the things, the blessings that I have in my life. I think we take things for granted. It's very easy to take things for granted, especially living in the United States. We have so much at our disposal. People don't have this in a lot of places around the world. And I constantly think of the people who don't have near as much as we do. We are so blessed. And I personally am very blessed in my relationships. You know, I have a loving wife and children, and I have friends like you. And these are really, really things to be thankful for. So every day, at the end of the day, I try to practice 5 minutes just writing down the things I'm thankful for. Not always the same things, I just write down what's coming to my mind. When I'm walking with my wife, we walk every day, 2.5 miles, and we talk about that. What are we thankful? What are you grateful for today? And it makes us focus on what we can be thankful for. The other thing I believe is also reading and listening to positive and inspiring messages. Look, that's why we're doing this, Ralph. You know it, is to try to provide good, positive information to people that hopefully does inspire them and motivate them to move forward in whatever they're trying to achieve. So that access to those things on a regular basis. You know, again, I mentioned practicing gratitude. You need to practice this too. You need to put it into your schedule. And then also stay connected with positive people and positive groups. I feel it's so important to be around people that are going to keep you positive and lift you up when you do get down. And then I also think what I try to do is I look back on life, and we all should do this. Everything that I've gone through, I've survived everything. We have survived everything. It may not have always worked out the way I wanted it to, but it always works out. And I always am able to move forward. That allows me to stay positive as well, because I take a proactive role in trying to make it positive. I have to deal with what's happening, but I recognize that my actions beyond that are what are going to determine what may happen next. And the last thing I'll say is I set a goal for being more positive. And my wife, I tell her for one thing and say, if you see me going off the rails, remind me. I need to have that support, that person that's looking out for me, that I stay positive. Because you and I both know, when you're negative, you attract negative things to you. That's just that the way the world works. And when you're positive, positive things tend to happen to you. So if you're going to do that, if you're going to think positive as much as possible, and practice all these things, starting with gratitude every day. Your thoughts, Ralph?
Yeah, thank you, Ski. I think that it's only natural. I know people are not going to think that I'm using the right word, but I do think that it's natural. That when you are positive, when you are a grateful person and you show gratefulness, you're going to be amazed at how many of the things that you were afraid of work out to the betterment of your lives. It's astounding to me when I get phone calls from friends and relatives who are looking for some direction and some help or somebody to unload on. I always ask them, the first thing that I ask them to do is write down what it is you're grateful for. You'll be amazed how your life will change so quickly. And it really is true. I've learned that the older I get, the more grateful I have become, and following the rule that you just outlined of writing it all down, it's just an absolute necessity. But thank you, Ski, and thank you everyone for watching. Please go to our website, One Idea a Day, and please sign up to receive what it is that we're going to be sending out to everyone. And we look forward to having you watch us again tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks so much, Ski.